So what is the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes? Join me for this video and find out. I'm Cristy Code Red, author, entrepreneur, retired professional boxer, and I created a nutrition program that enables people to lose 10% of their body weight every month without shakes, pills, diet foods, or even exercise. We do this with real food, water, and sleep, and I know that sounds too good to be true, but it's not. It's the proper human diet. In this video, we're going to cover the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes. And then we're going to cover the medications used to treat type 1 and type 2 diabetes. And then we're going to go over, regardless of what type of diabetes you have, what you can do to control and regulate your diabetes. All right, type 1 diabetes. This means that the pancreas does not produce any insulin. Zero. None. Usually we discover a type 1 diabetic in childhood, and the person deals with this their entire life. My first husband, Jason Nickel, was type 1 diabetic, and he has been able to thrive his whole life. This is a very serious disease. It has a lot of challenges. It comes with a lot of medical bills and doctor visits and equipment needed and medicine. So it's not something we really deal with a whole lot on the Code Red lifestyle. Now, type 2 is a lifestyle choices-driven condition. And basically what that means is you put so much pressure on your pancreas that over time, your pancreas just gives up and it stops producing insulin, or it produces a lot less than it did before. We used to see type 2 diabetes in adults only, but nowadays we're seeing such an overwhelming population of children, even as young as 5 years old, that are getting type 2 diabetes. So type 2 diabetes can be controlled through diet, but if people don't want to make the dietary changes, then they're going to need medication. There are all kinds of oral and injectable medications to control your type 2 diabetes. But if you're type 1, you're only taking injectable medications. Now, prediabetes, which by the way, 2/3 of our country is pre-diabetic, the definition of that is having an A1C between 5.7 and 6.4. That's what I like to call your wake-up call, because you are cruising to a really serious spot. I mean, you're cruising to type 2. It's not going to be a matter of if, but a matter of when your pancreas finally gives out and you are going to be on medication. Some of the complications of unchecked diabetes: peripheral neuropathy, retinopathy, impotence, the loss of limbs, gangrene, kidney problems, uncontrolled infections, and a whole host of comorbidities that go together to make the whole situation worse. Type 1 and type 2 diabetes is very serious, and when you're pre-diabetic, that's just your doctor saying to you, we're just gonna wait and give you medication. So take control of it right now by changing your diet. It's incredible how quick things can turn around for you if you just change your diet to a high-fat, low-carb lifestyle and put less demand on your pancreas for that insulin. Look, you need insulin. You just don't need very much for very long. I'll never understand why doctors tell their patients, just eat carbs, which is the thing that's poisoning you, making you sick, but then take that insulin to cover up the damage from the carbs. Before we go on, I want to hear from you. Do you have any experience with diabetes? Most people do. Surprisingly, either someone that they love or themselves. So comment below, tell me, what have you dealt with regard to diabetes? And let me be very clear, the only thing that a diabetic should be eating to save their lives is Code Red. If you are pre-diabetic or type 2, you're in good company, because a lot of our people on our Code Red lifestyle are. And a lot of them have been able to reduce or get off medication and drastically improve their lives and save their lives through the proper human diet and the principles that we teach on Code Red. So join the next 10 Pound Takedown challenge. We have them every month. We'd love to have you join us. Click the link below, and I'll see you in the next video.